What's happening, people? It's the Beast Anglia Championship Classic. I am Georgie Roots. Give it up, everybody. Come on, let's go. Right now, we got the second battle of the day. On my right hand side, coming from Watford or something. Yeah. Who are you?
It's Robin HD, let's go.
Let's go, Robin! Yeah. On my left hand side, coming out of Colchester, we got
Tatum MC.
Go on, Maxie!
We got 3 90-second rounds. Have you boys flipped?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who's going first? Me. Okay, first 90-second round on Robin HD. Let's go when you're ready, bro.
Right, so we have had over a year to prep for this. So it's gonna be awkward if you start forgetting shit. The problem is that Max knew he was never gonna get the win because you're about to see the devil come out the kid like the Exorcist. Let's begin. So it's Tatum MC versus Robin HD. I know what you're thinking. UK battler names are sounding very lazy. You're fucking 27, mate. When this clash got booked, I was 18. The fact I even got this battle shows your waste in this scene. In fact, let's deep our Max here is 8 years above me. I'm in a state you're insta-pressing, bro. You must just find it tough, G. And don't you dare come with jokes saying that I'm large or chubby, because I'd rather be this fat than that level of ugly. I mean, he's tragic. He's got a love playlist on his Spotify. It's just Girlfriend by NSYNC 100 fucking times. You can hear it. You can hear it from his bedroom when he's sat there taking white, thinking, why am I so alone, as he sits and fucking cries. I really don't like your schemes in the amount that you say. You force weird punches and your comparisons seem out of the way. I bet you all didn't want to Max's 3 rounds today. He's done a multi-syllabic scheme about my name, like, yo, it's Robin HD, he probably hates weed, he's popping 80s, he's proper gay, see. No one cares about your boring name schemes. They're long drawn out and they cover strange themes. I mean, in every battle on this channel, this twat's at the front. A swagger resembling Stigger the Dump. He's gurning away to every written that's dropped, making random wheel-up noises. Can you please fucking stop? Anyone remember when Toucan said, you leave us like under the Silver Surfer, bored? Now, it's a nice bar, but it didn't require you going like this with your arms like it was out of this world and blew your wig off to Mars and you're going to tell your kids and have it written in cards. Max, you're a fucking awkward bloke. If he says today he's forgot his lines, he's talking coke. You need to bloody calm down when you're listening, G. Then again, it's hard to calm down when you're high off MD. You choke your bars against George because you were pinging on easy. You let Roots come up like I was digging up trees.
Round 1, 90 seconds on Max. Let's go, bro.
Right, you said I got some girlfriend playlist or whatever. What a lie. I ain't heard half your tracks as I ain't got Spotify. Right, Robin HD. Yeah, he's quite polite, properly rates me. Robin HD, I can't deny, you obnoxiously waste beats. Now, Robin HD, when this is over, you'll probably hate me. Because Rob in HD, now thanks, that's a proper waste of my screen. You're quite podgy for your late teens. Your whole world's obviously daydream, and the only angle you've got for me is obvious K-Fiend. Now, that doesn't bother me, honestly, mate. I mean, why would I be bothered about some toaster that's vlogging his game streams? Now, someone needs to tell his bird that he does not deserve you. My newborn son would murk you even if you were rude. In fact, I can't think of one person upon this earth who would not run you through the dirt if they had to come in and verse you. I wish I'd never heard of you, but yeah, I've got these words for you. Buddy, you ain't murking shit, you got a lot of work to do. This battle's absurd to me. I see what it's worth to you, but it won't be worth the views once you had the turns and you lose. Now, people are saying I need some more punches, because all I've got is these laughs in stock, but you're the laughing stock, and if I punch too hard, you pop. Your tomb's in my radar, something like Lara Croft. Karate techniques, key,
What? Say again.
People are saying I need some more punches, because all I got is these laughs in stock, but you're the laughing stock, and if I punch too hard, you pop. Your tomb's in my radar, something like Lara Croft. Karate techniques, key, I just palm him off. Yes. So you got clocks robbing bars, and now you are on watch. That's You got clocked robbing bars, so now you are on watch. That's a nasty habit you might find quite hard to stop. You are a flop like the aftermath of when the heart just stops. Apart from this half-dark artistry, this arsehole's rather posh. So, you could go on King of the Ronalds, but not because of your rounds. You just win every battle because you're obviously a clown. Although, McDonald's ain't a place you want to see and be a worker because your service ain't worth enough to serve me up a burger.
Time. Let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, Robin. Come on, son.
Let's go, bro.
Come on.
So Georgie said that Max here is addicted to food. Because snorting lines and taking pills, that's the shit that he'll do. And that shit is still true, and I'm a similar dude. I'll admit it, I too am addicted to food. I mean, Weatherspoons, have you seen the loaded chips that they do? On holiday, I'll sometimes get some fish in a stew. Now, I don't want to sound like a fat nutritionist, dude, but you look like you've got no nutrition in you. I mean, look at this guy. He's hardly a man. Arms looking like a couple pepperami strands. A performance that's... Arms looking like a couple pepperami strands. A performance that's flakier than parmesan. Bruv, you get baked so much, you're fucking artisan. Plus you said, you know what Georgie's dick smells like.
I'll admit, not my best moment.
That is kind of gay. And you make animations about the adventures of just-in-time guy? I mean, what can I even say? This is genuinely how one of Max's songs begins. Realise, real lies, real liars, real eyes, realise. Now, if you're struggling to write bars because you're penning a weapon, don't go back to the old ones you wrote in year 7. Just... Sorry, mate. No. Just do what I did and give Frisco a bellin with best mates and everything. Yes! You are literally what would happen if you gave Pedro Shuffle T's rhyming dictionary. I bet the only sex position you've ever done is missionary. I bet the only thing right now in your kitchen is spaghetti, and I bet you once got so high you thought a spoon was a machete. Does the MC in your name stand for more cocaine? Because hard drugs are to blame for your fucked up frame. The way you abuse that shit by yourself is such a fucking shame, Max, because how can you be the big hero when you haven't even got a bay, Max? Oh, Disney bar.
Time.
Not gonna lie, I didn't get that last one. Robin HD, it looks a lot like you're hogging the baked beans. I'm sorry, mate, jeez. But if I'm wrong, you've just not got great genes. Now, if your body weight's from greed, you'd lose the lot if you constantly take speed. But Robin HD, I've caught and done. Mr. Blobby gave rapeseed to your Doris, so take heed. I skate streets, smoke chronic, then make beats and drop a lot of knowledge that the popular ain't preached. You just bottom feed, you're probably into sodomy, you fucking dodgy freak. Honestly, this is not a beef, it's comedy. You know, since you're mainly known for snaking flows, yeah, your brain went rogue, it started taking notes. But if it ain't what you wrote, bro, don't say the quote. Don't give Tate a motive to break your nose. Now, this next question, I'm gonna have to beg the pardon. But why did you say, I was with my girl, chilling in the garden? Bars. And anyway, why were you with her? You should have remained inside, mush. I'm not really that surprised that you caught coronavirus. Now, you don't really chat bars, you just cat bars. So I bought you a lion, because that's a cat bar. And I've got you a white one, because you're like Casper, the trendy hoax. The way you chat flows, you ain't broke just like an actor. A script written by someone else, as if you wouldn't tell. The only problem is that you've gone and robbed yourself. You're too fake like a toupee, you're a douche rate with the way that you bite styles. I'm surprised you ain't got too fake. But unlike Danny Jack, he's here today, so touche. Now, I'm like hip-hop's Bricktop if he was lean on the spliffs. You look like Errol's been feeding this lot to pigs. I'm unhinged, a drug binge and a munch minge. You say one thing and make everyone and their mum cringe. So, I let my dog sick you like Tyrone the fat bastard. Give that lion back, this is a pack of snatch bars, kid. And Benny's my gypsy boxer, but he didn't let me down. You see, I knew he was going to beat you within 3 rounds.
Okay, round 3, Robin HD, let's go.
So it's time for a story. About this time there was some messy shit. Took place at an event called Ice and Fire all the way back last February. 100 people in a room, everybody's getting pissed, there was music at the start, then battles. Bruv, the venue was ready for it. Until a security guard comes up to the host, starts whispering and telling Nick that there's a guy outside and it looks like his death is imminent. Nick finds the guy, it's Max's opponent. A friend says he's done cocaine and ketamine, he's stumbling around slurring words. I mean, what an awful mess he's in. They're meant to be on last, but poor Nick, with all the stress he's in, says we'll just do the battle first. But where has Maxie exited? Finally, Nick finds Max, and what's even better is, the Tatum MC is slumped over a toilet seat, also huffing up ketamine. I'm not making this up, this is 100% genuine. No wonder we've just had a fucking pandemic, kid. You put your face where people shit out excrement. You then tried to spit whilst off your tits and multis that weren't relevant, but luckily the footage got corrupted. Now that's truly what a blessing is. Now, in your last battle, you said, "You're not the king of the castle, you're just a dirty rascal." Now that I've piqued your interest, watch this shit DJ drop as I spin decks. Fam, you're just a pisshead, looking kinda inbred. Wouldn't be surprised if I heard that he did meth, smokes like a chimney, pulls no birds cause he's got shit breath. You're just another cracker waiting for a drug to inject. Max will say I've written too much and I'm over time with my flows. It's not my fault that whilst I was writing lines, you were putting lines up your nose. I've got millions of views on the shit that I've made, whereas the Max show gets about 2 hits in a day. I'm doing a sick degree at uni with a career on the way, whereas you probably don't know tonight where you're going to stay. I hate your songs, your animations, all the shit that you do, and isn't it awkward that the whole of TLO is better than you? And if you don't want me to bring up the fact you do drugs in a fucking battle, then don't do drugs or don't fucking battle.
Sorry.
Let's go. Round 3.
Round 3 on Max, let's go.
Robin HD. Well, that rhymes with you obviously ain't street. Robin HD. That also rhymes with this wasn't a great meet. Robin HD. I hope a dog bites you and it's got rabies. Robin HD. I don't know why you bother with ladies because they'll clock what DJ means. You might mix songs, but you're just a dick jockey, swallowing so long that you don't even spit properly. So his thing to me is just a big mockery. I've been grinding hard so that you can wake up and sniff the coffee. Whoa. You stole them bars from Rico? That was weak, bro. I saw that on the Facebook battle rap discussion forum and I thought, whoa, that's peak, yo. And I bet that you bitched to your nan when that shit hit the fan. Like, you look like the Michelin man got a bit of a tan. You look like Harvey Price if he got larger and white, except he's like half your size and you're half as bright. Now this will sound cheeky coming from me, but geez, honestly, you look like Pete Doherty started eating properly. So maybe switch to beef for broccoli. Your mum's such a smackhead that her blood type's H. IV positive because she made some mistakes, like going to dark places and sharing needles with mates. Basically, brother, your mother's a state. And yet, you still get her Mother's Day cards. You're still wet for spitting those Mother's Day bards. She's like a pinata. I need a blindfold to hit that. The only reason you were fathered is your father was kidnapped. Oh! So listen, fuckface. I want to hear tracks about your mum's Rice Krispie cupcakes. Your voice is more annoying than the guy that made my bus late. I think it's about time you stop trying to bust takes. Alright, I'll be nice, give you some advice to improve your music. Next time you're with your producer, highlight your parts of the track and then mute it. Or, better yet, just remove it like cutting balls off a eunuch. This dude's shit, pretty sure this battle's just proved it. You're fucking clueless and you get slewed by Anubis. Time.
Good battle, boy.